Well, half of the work was done for me, so let's remove some gel polish and do a fill-in.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it.
Hello lovelies, and welcome back to another 9 Lux Nails video. Today I am doing a 3 weeks fill-in on my client. She does have braider nails because she is a hair braider, so she does work in water a lot due to shampooing her clients. So on this particular set, it appears that a lot of her gel polish came off whole and complete, but she just does hair each and every day, so that's to be expected when she doesn't wear gloves. So I have informed her, if you want to preserve your design that we worked so hard for, then go ahead and wear those gloves. But she was okay with it, and I'm totally fine. We're just going in with this ceramic drill bit and removing the remaining gel design that was on, and I'm just going to get those prepped, all of the shine removed from her natural nails. And I'm also going in with my Mia Secret primer and dehydrator to prep the nails before applying acrylic. So stay tuned. Now that the nails are prepped and ready, I'm just going in with the same color that I have done on her nails. This is probably her third fill-in with this set, so I do know after this we may be ready to soak these off and just get her rebalanced and regain a better shape. So for now, I'm just going in with my Mia Secret Cover Nude blush, and I'm just going to take a really small bead and fill her nails in, and anywhere that I feel like needs to be rebalanced, I will go ahead and do that at this time as well. Many times I try to stress the importance of nail techs just getting a primary acrylic, because sometimes when you use colored acrylics, you may just have a lot of unnecessary filing just to try to do a fill-in. So if you want client retention, I highly recommend getting a base nude acrylic and working with gel polishes. And that area that I was pointing out, when I wipe across the nail with my monomer, I can see that dry spot, so I know that is an indentation in the nail. So that's what I mean by rebalancing. I'm just going to go in and make sure that that area is filled in, because later on in the process between her 3 weeks, that could become a point of weakness and cause the nails to break. So that's just one of my helpful tips when I'm looking to rebalance the nails. So now I'm going to continue doing her fill-in and also regaining any shape that I see necessary, and then we'll be ready to go in and design her nails. Okay, then it appears I was being generous in this video and I included the fill-in for this hand as well. So go ahead and enjoy watching me fill in this hand and also doing any rebalancing that I see necessary. Now, I do know that this has been her third fill in, but I still want to regain that shape. When the nails grow out, your natural nail still grows in square, so it does not grow in the shape of the nails, which in this case it is stiletto. So I do like to go underneath the nail and just make sure that I remove any of the excess nail that may have grown in, so that the client does not continue to snag. Like I said, she is a braider, and if not only if she doesn't snag on her own hair, she could snag on a client's head. So I'm just going in with my 8080 grit nail file, removing any of the excess nail growth from the bottom of the nails, and also regaining the stiletto shape that I love. And for the shorter braider nails that are square, we're just going to make sure that we get those very, very square. Alright, and now I have gotten those all buffed up and cleaned up. They look just like new. And now we're going to get those cleaned up with 90% alcohol, and then I'm going to go in with the design. So the inspiration for these nails were angelic skies. So I'm just going in with this very sky blue, and I'm going to apply that over all of the nails. I am going in with 2 coats of this color. So I'm just going in with my first coat being very, very thin. I just want to make sure that I get full coverage. If your base layer is too thick, the nails will not cure completely, and once the client begins using their hands, the polish will peel off. So on this first layer, I do like to go in and make sure that I get every inch of the nail, and also making sure that that layer is not too thick. I'm also remembering to remove any of the excess polish from the outer sides of the nail. I am not removing it from the nail, only from the bottom of the nail. So when she turns her hand, she does still see a full nail of polish. It is completely covered, but I don't like any of the excess running underneath the nails, because once it cures, that will cause the shape to change, because the polish will swell and just create a different shape for you. If you're a nail tech, I think you know exactly what I mean. So I did go ahead and do the second coat off camera. It is so sky blue and so pretty. Now I'm going in and creating a little cloud effect. So what you want to do is create just an elongated little fluff. It does not have to be perfect. I'm literally just going in and creating squiggles, but the bottom of the cloud is longer and the top just goes up in a staggered manner. Clouds are never perfect, so it does not have to look exactly perfect. And at that last hand, my camera did cut off, so I still want to show you guys how I achieve the clouds on these nails. So I'm doing the exact same design on all of the fingers. I just apply my clouds in white, and then I'm going to go in and show you how I diffuse them out and make them look a little more realistic. And also, as you can see, I am going back and forth with the clouds, so I am not doing them all on top of each other, straight up and down. I am going from left to right and left to right, and also making sure that I have balanced clouds in the center of the nail as well. Now, back in the days, I would have left my clouds like this and thought I ate, but I did learn this new technique that I want to share with you all. So, of course, we have the sponges that we use for chrome. I'm just going to take a clear sponge that has never been used, and I'm just going to tap in along the bottom of the cloud. This just diffuses the cloud and makes it look a little more realistic. And any of the excess that I have on the brush, I'm just going to smudge it into the blue to also make it look a little more cloudy as well. So as you can see, diffusing that cloud just makes it look a little more realistic and not so cartoony, if that makes sense. And there isn't a wrong or right way to do this. I'm simply just tapping. I'm not moving the polish or anything. The brush is just absorbing whatever needs to be absorbed, and I am not tapping along the top of the cloud because I do still want them to be dense, but anything that I take from the bottom of the nail, I'm just using it to add more texture to the background of the nails. Now, after applying and curing all of my clouds, I'm going in with my Beetles brand foil glue. I did used to use the McCart foil glue, but I really love the Beetles brand foil glue. It actually removes the picture hold. The McCart, I don't know, it just was not giving me that transfer that I was looking for, so I opted to getting the Beetles brand because I seen it on the website and it works like a charm. So I do apply just a thin layer. You don't need a lot because, again, layers of gel polish, once you cure, it will swell. So I just went ahead and put that in the light for 60 seconds. Now I do have this transfer paper and it has angels and clouds. So that's why I wanted to do the clouds in the background, because I wanted it to look like just another layer. So I'm just really rubbing my hand on that one angel and it transferred perfectly. So I'm picking a different angel and just putting it somewhere different on the nails. All of the angels are not centered. I am doing some off of the side and just making it look like angelic skies. So I'm going to put a different angel on each finger, and then I will go in and apply just one charm. She is a braider, so I can't get away with doing too many charms on her nails, but for a larger charm that is on a finger that she does not primarily use, she said it was okay. So I'm just going to go in and continue to rub on my little angel. I am not trying to get any of the cloud, but if it transfers, it just adds to the clouds that I have already applied. I know that was a lot, but it makes sense in my head, y'all. So these were very easy to do, super simple, and normally I don't like to do each finger the same, but for this design, I saw it necessary. Now, after completing all of the angels, I'm just going in with this gel liner, and it is in gold chrome, and I'm just going to do a little gold freestyle on each of the nails. So I did want to just incorporate some swirls and little dots and strokes and things like that, only in a gold manner. Normally I would have to take my black gel and go in and apply chrome, but I did find this gold liner gel on Amazon, and I will be sure to link it down below. It definitely saves time and it has a good color payout, so I enjoy it. And again, I'm just going to go in and apply a little gold freestyle to each of the nails in a different area. I do like for my clients to look at their nails and always see something different. So I'm just applying a little freestyle, and I am intentionally skipping over that one nail because it will have a gold charm. So I did not apply any gold design or angels to that nail. Now, I was on a time crunch because, again, I do like to allot a specific time to my appointments, but just looking at them on the replay, I absolutely love how the Beatles brand transfer paper worked. The angel transferred whole. When I used Macart, the head would be missing or a leg or something like that. So I truly appreciate that Beatles brand transfer paper. And also, I love the effects that the cloud have. I love this up close view because you get to really see the details and the things that I explained and just see how they work. So I love this little close up that we got right now. So I'm just going to continue freestyling this gold liner gel on each of the fingers. I am trying not to do any of the fingers the same. So just continue to watch as I get these done, and I'm going to go ahead and get those cured, and we will be almost completely done with this set. So y'all already know I'm going in with my extreme diamond gel, and I got these new charms in. They are some gorgeous little crosses, and I did want to use them. That pack did come with silver and gold crosses. So when I'm looking for charms, I do like to find a packing that has both colors so that I don't have to double buy. And I'm just going in with this very large charm and just putting it in the center of the nail. This is not a charm that will get snagged. And also, after I apply the charm, I will cure it in the light, and then I also like to just go around the edges of the charm and make sure that none of the ledges are sticking off or anything like that, so that I'm sure that she won't get any snagging during her workday. And of course, the other hand will get a charm as well. I will get that cured in the light and also go over these nails with the Kiara Sky No Wipe Top Coat, and that will be the finished touch for this set. Now, if you stayed through to the end of this video, then you are a real one. I know you have gained some knowledge from this video, and I appreciate you so much for being a part of my family. Here is the finished look of my client's brighter nails. I call them the Angelic Skies, and it's definitely giving all of the vibes. Until next time, you girls already know to follow my socials.